Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you very much for joining me for today's video. So today I'm going to be putting together the ultimate gift bow die set. Now this is a stunning big bow. Look how poofy this is. This is going to be perfect for any occasion. I'm going to be making some coronation themed ones because that is part of the Best of British collection that has just been released. So I still need to make a few more things. So we're going to be making a Union Jack style bow with those colours. Isn't this just a fantastic bow though, because this one was made with this large one here, and we also have a layering one here with one of the smaller bows on the inside. Isn't that just a stunning impactful bow? That just has that power factor, doesn't it? So let's pop this together. It's super easy. Now the best trick that I can give you for this whole demonstration is use a hot glue gun. So I'll link this one down below. This is the Sizzix one and I absolutely love it. So you get 12 dies in here, these two big ones, one of the smaller ones, and then two of the larger tails and two of the smaller tails. Now for this one I've die cut quite a few for that, but it's up to you how many tails and things you want to add. So I'm going to show you how best to line these up on your machine as well. Obviously this is going to be needing a large format die cutting machine for this large bow, and again, making these bows you are going to save so much money buying them, so much more value for money just buying the dies and making them yourself. Okay, so I'm going to die cut one of the larger ones and it goes that way, and then there is room just at the bottom here to pop in a small one. Now I'm just going to do a whole bunch of die cutting now, and then I'll be back to show you exactly what I've done. Okay, so I have one spare, but I'm going to pop that back in the envelope because I can use that another time. It's always nice to have a couple of spares already ready to go. So I have two of the larger ones. I'm going to be layering them just like that, and I will also be having one in the center. Oh, I'll swap that over. There we go. Or we could have it the other way around. I've got two of each, so the choice is yours. Okay, so I've also done 3 of these tails as well. Those are the larger ones. Now another thing that you're going to be needing is a bone folder. Here we go. Now this is for curling or curving, because these fold over, and if you keep doing that without preparing the cardstock first, you could get lines and creases there. So hold it just here if you can, just to support this area here, and then just run your bone folder along there just to curve it. That's really going to help folding it over when we glue it all into the center. So do that for all of them. There we go. And the last one, be very careful with this one because this area is quite thin and I have just pulled them off before, so make sure you are supporting that with your thumb and your finger, both sides, and then just curl that. Now this is where the hot glue will be really handy for you, because you'll be waiting for ages. Even if you use Cosmic Shimmer or a fast drying glue, you're still going to be waiting for that to dry. And I need to pop in another stick for this. There we go, now we're ready. Right, so the hot glue is just going to make this so much easier and give you that instant stick. So fold that over carefully, curve it, try not to get any fold lines here. You can always poof it up a bit like that as well. Now the best way I found is do the opposite side, just to keep it neat and tidy as you're building up all of your layers. There we go, and again this is going to be perfect if you want to make hair bows, hair decorations. You can stick these onto celebration hats, popping onto your gift boxes as well. And again, I love using these at Christmas, and it means I don't have to store a bunch of bows as well with my wrapping paper. I can just make them and custom make them to whoever I'm giving them to. Okay, there's the first one done. Now do the same for this one, and then I'll be right back to show you how we're going to layer them together. Okay, so I have my 3 here ready to go. Let's start layering. So I'm going to start off with my red one, and I'm going to turn this one upside down and fold these upwards. There we go. And we're going to do a quick dry run. We're going to alternate them, like twist them round, and that's going to poof in just like that. Okay, and that's going to really give you that lovely double layered squishy look. It's going to want to twist into its lined up position, so just tell it who's boss until that hot glue dries. I've got loads of strings coming off here. Give me a thumbs up if you hate hot glue strings. They are quite annoying, aren't they? Okay, so there's the first layer done. Now with this one we're also going to be turning upside down and popping in the center, but I just need to get rid of all of these strings. I mean, this is perfect for a Halloween project, but maybe not a pretty gift bow. Okay, I'm going to fold these up, and that is going to go into the center there, and again I'm going to twist it but hold it down with a little bit of force until that glue dries or cools down. I say dries, but it really just cools down, doesn't it? It sets. There you go, it wants to twist. Just keep your finger there. And there we have our bow, almost done now. Again, you can make these a little bit more three-dimensional by poofing up very gently these curves. There we go, that's really puffed it up now. And again, you can pop a little gem in there, or a tiny circle of glitter card, or maybe even some Nouveau drops as well, some sparkly Nouveau drops. Okay, so this is the underside now. That's the top, that's the underside, and we're just going to pop these coming out of these little gaps that we've made here. Okay, so I'm just going to possibly just add a bit of glue just here, because I kind of want to keep and go with all of that dimension that we've created. It's probably advisable to pop a little bit of glue just on the base as well. There we go. Oh, I've got my finger there. And then I'm just going to do a big tidy up job after everything has set and get all of these strings off. Okay, and there we have our bow. It's all nice and springy and poofy, really three-dimensional as well. You can even make a big badge for this and wear it, you know, maybe make it one for Remembrance Day and things like that. So that is the ultimate gift bow die set. I love this one. This is useful for any occasion. It's just great to have in your stash and be able to just grab whenever you need to make a beautiful bow, last minute gifts and things like that. So it's absolutely perfect. So everything that I've used today is listed down below, and I'll see you again next time.